time for our daily buzz list. And to do that, we bring in Jonathan McDonald, folks. He's JMac. He's our researcher extraordinaire. This is his second time on camera ever. There's some booing out of the control room. Yeah. Haters. Don't hate the player, right?
Don't hate the player.
Okay, thank you. All right, you got some news and notes that we actually don't really know what you're coming with, so it'll be fun. Firework reaction.
Well, I got some buzzworthy things going on right now. How do you feel about Will Muschamp saying he's going to rotate quarterbacks for his first game? He's going to let Brissett play one quarter, just Driscoll play another quarter. He doesn't know what order, but we're going to play one quarter, and he's going to reevaluate at halftime.
I don't like that schedule. I like a guy who says, this is my guy, let's go. A guy goes in the very first game of the season, you still don't know? I mean, you're going to use the game action to be your determining factor. That's a difficult one. Because now your team, everybody's just kind of in a holding pattern waiting to see who's he going to pick. And it's the pressure on both of them to know they have to perform in this game this week. It's like, well, I guess the guy you end up picking feels no pressure.
When was the last time that this kind of a system worked?
It hasn't.
It hasn't. I mean...
no, I take that back. Chris Leak and Tim Tebow played pretty well together.
But Tebow had a specific role. Like, Tebow came in specific situations.
And they didn't do the same things.
It wasn't the same thing. You know, we saw last year, didn't David Ash and Case McCoy did some of this? It
doesn't work. The rule of thumb is if you have two, you have none. Just one.
No. I don't know. They play Bowling Green. That's the Urban Meyer Bowl.
It's almost like they're showing lack of confidence because they still... How at this point in time have you not figured out who the best one is of the two? Like, nobody's separate himself? Like, you're going to wait for game action?
And you get coaches that'll tell you that it's we haven't picked because they both impressed. Oh, come on.
You haven't picked because nobody stood out.
Exactly.
Maybe they're both really good.
They're both great?
Yeah, okay. You have two, you have none. That's good. All right, JMac.
All right, we got another one. We talked about it last hour. Fitz Toussaint is listed as the #1 running back on Michigan's depth chart, but Brady Hoke has not come out and said that I will start him, but he's listed there.
Okay, all right.
Have you ever, all your years of football, had a coach have a depth chart where the guys listed first didn't start that game?
Talk about an asterisk. I mean, you put him on the depth chart at #1, but you don't know if he's going to play against Bama. And if he thinks it's a ploy to kind of like, trick Alabama, no, they don't care. You're going to run the exact same plays who lines up with tailback, okay? And Alabama knows that. So it doesn't matter if he plays or not. Alabama's defense is going to show up. Now, I don't know why you go out on the record saying, he's our #1. He may or may not play.
Let me ask you.
Then he's not your #1.
If you're Alabama, give him the ball 30 times. Because we'd rather him have the ball than that guy that's running around with the long dreadlocks playing quarterback.
Alabama would much rather have the ball in Toussaint's hands instead of Denard's, absolutely.
Yeah. Keep giving him the ball.
Because remember, when Denard runs downfield, most of the defenders' backs are turned against him. Like, they're chasing receivers.
Because they've gone into pass mode.
They're dropping into coverage, and then all of a sudden he gets to run through, huge holes and gaps and, broken containment. It's not like he's running off tackle.
Toussaint has another option, though. You don't like that?
I don't like the fact that you name him your starter and don't commit to playing him. Why'd you name him your starter?
So there's a difference. In Ann Arbor, there's a difference between starter and first on the depth chart, clearly. Right?
So your depth chart and playing.
Now, if in a scrimmage, if you got your ones against your ones, does he play? I'm so confused, JMac.
Well, no, Saturday. This confusion will be wiped out this week.
All right, what do you got? Let's next it. You got more?
One more thing. I got some video for you guys. I really want to see it. Hopefully it show up here in this back monitor. Take a look.
This is always entertaining.
It's really good. I can do voiceover for it if it doesn't.
Oh, here it is. Okay, so we're at Buckeye Camp?
We're at Buckeye Camp right now.
Oh! That's like the Browns running back coach that Trent Richardson ran over at the combine?
Yeah. That's backup running back Carlos Hyde, who's going to see a lot of action.
Oh! Hello!
I have a funny feeling that's the last time they do that drill. I'm just going to record that. If they do, the next time, they'll use a player.
On the back end of it?
Absolutely.
We don't want to hurt a player. You hurt a coach.
Hurt a player, he's in pads.
Players
hurt a player.
Hurt?
This is Stan Drayton, the running backs coach. Imagine having the opportunity to hit your coach, the one that's been working on you.
Exactly. So right now, what this is he leaned right too. He didn't go right through the middle of him. He leaned right. He was like, I got some pent up frustration here, and my running backs coach, and hey bud, how you doing? But I love you.
Now where am I in the depth chart? Am I first or am I starting?
Have I shown you anything yet?
Yeah.
How do you like me now? Oh,
He's
exactly.
going to see some playing time because Jordan Hall's still out for a couple of games, still recovering from foot surgery.
Okay.
He's going to see some playing time because he looks like a beast.
Yeah.
But we'll see what the other guy has on.
Coach, who should start a tailback? Him?
Yeah.
Good stuff, JMac.
The guys with the bruise right here on the chin.
Nicely done,
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Absolutely.
All right. But here's some big games. We talk a lot about Michigan and that game against Alabama. There are some huge games. Huge games. Marquee games, as we call them. You see what we did there?